Alright, so this question says the positive number a is 160% of another number b. What percent of 25a is 16b? So let's take a look at what they're telling us and try to convert it into math form, right, like we always do. So this question, the first sentence is a is 160% of another number b. Well, is there any way we can represent this in math? Well, we do know 160% is equal to the decimal 1.6. We know that, but I feel like saying a is 160% or 1.6 times b. Well, I just don't like dealing with those decimals. So let's instead try to put this in fraction form, because fractions are always, in my opinion, much easier to work with. So 160% is 100% plus 60%, of course. And so the reason I'm breaking it up like this is because we know 100% is just 1 plus 60%. Well, 60% is 3/5. So this ends up being 8/5. Our percentage, 160%, is the fraction 8/5. So now instead, let's say a is equal to 8/5 times b. And so now they're asking what percent of 25a is 16b. Well, we can't really compare 25a and 16b just like that. We have to get one of those, whether it be the 25a in terms of b or the 16b in terms of a, because once we have them both in terms of the same variable, well, then we can compare them and find the percentage. But we can't do that yet. But what we do notice is that we can easily put a in terms of b with this expression right here. We're looking for 25a, right? So why don't we just multiply both sides of this equation by 25, and it works out because on the left side we get 25a, and then on the right side, well, 8 times 25 over 5, the 5's on the top and bottom cancel out, so we're left with 40b on this side. So 25a is actually equal to 40b, so we can rewrite this question to say, well, what percent of 40b is 16b? So, well, that would just be represented as the fraction 16b over 40b. Our b's cancel out, and it's equal to 16/40ths, or we can say that's 8/20ths. And we want this as a percentage, right? So we want the bottom number to be 100, so we can easily convert it to a percentage. So if I multiply both the numerator and denominator by 5, we get 100 on the bottom and 40 on the top. So this fraction is equal to the percentage 40%. Which tells us that 16b is 40% of 40b, or in other words, 16b is 40% of 25a.